Hi, and welcome back to the channel. I am continuing House of the Dragon. This is Season 1, Episode 6, titled The Princess and the Queen. But before I start, I do want to ask you guys to please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment, like, all that good stuff. It really helps out with the algorithm. And if you haven't already, then please check out our Patreon page where you can watch full-length reactions for the shows that I'm doing here on YouTube. There's also some exclusive Patreon content over there. I'm reacting to The Rings of Power and She-Hulk, for example. Gonna start some new stuff over there soon. That's gonna be coming out on Patreon first, and then I might be able to edit it down for YouTube later down the line. But yeah, let's get back to it. Last time we had a wedding. That was eventful. Sir Criston Cole, he sort of snapped a little bit there. And as some of you guys have been telling me in the comments, then of course it wasn't all about just him being jealous. It was just, yeah, my stupid ass. I weren't, perceptive enough when it came to that. It's also about him and his honor, the fact that he has sullied his white cloak and him really wanting to get into sort of the elite, and he's always been a lowborn. How can he make up for the mistake that he made? And that's kind of why he's scrambling and why he was sort of proposing to Rhaenyra and asking her to just run away with him, because maybe that could restore his honor or do something for him. And as I then said, yeah, he's definitely snapped at the wedding and killed poor Joffrey. And now we are going to get a big time jump from what I gather. And because of that, some of the characters have, of course, been aged up, which means we got some new actors. And most notably, Rhaenyra Targaryen and Alicent Hightower. So before it was Millie Alcock playing Rhaenyra. Now it is Emma Darcy. And it was Emily Carey playing Alicent. And now it is Olivia Cooke. I'm pretty sure Emma and Olivia, like, they were casted before the younger actresses, so they were sort of matching their looks and their acting, I guess. And then there's going to be some other characters or actors who've been like swapped out as well, I gather. It's going to be really interesting to see where we are now after this time jump. Viserys, he was really not doing good at the end of the last one and sort of fell over. I really hope that he's still alive, because I am really, 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 really enjoying his acting. Paddy Constantine. Paddy Considine. Sorry. I keep saying Constantine, but that's just my brain, like, seeing the first few letters and then just running with it. But yeah, he's doing such a good job, and many of the actors inside of the series are doing such a good job, and I am really enjoying the ride so far. And also, hey, I've caught up. Now I can watch the episodes on the day when they come out. Pretty much, like, they're still coming out in the middle of the night for us here in Denmark, like 3 a.m. So I have to, of course, wait until I get up in the morning and yada, yada, yada. And then I can sit down and watch and then edit and get the episodes out. But at least, as I said, now I am caught up, which is nice. But enough talking. Let's get into this. This is episode 6, Princess and the Queen. Here we go.
Keep breathing.
Childbirth? Well, what else could it be?
Kicking like a goat, princess.
So yeah, of course, Rhaenyra, now played by Emma Darcy.
The Queen has requested that the child be brought to her immediately.
You what?
Why?
Alicent, what the fuck? Hells to the no.
I'll take him myself.
Whoa.
You should remain abed, princess. Yes, I should. Help me dress.
Yeah, I should. I shouldn't have to bring it to someone else immediately either. Wow, I'm just mad on her behalf now. What the hell?
A boy. I've just heard.
Yes.
Well done.
Well done. So that's
Where are you
Laena.
going?
She wants to see him.
Now?
New actor as well.
I took a lance through the shoulder once.
My deepest sympathies.
That's not helping. Why would you...
What is it?
I just gave birth. It fucking hurts. Oh.
Princess?
He's still here.
Rhaenyra, you should be resting after your labours.
You shouldn't ask to see the
I have no doubt that you'd
babe
prefer that, Your
immediately.
You must sit.
What happy news this morning.
Indeed,
Hey.
Your Grace.
Viserys. Oh, he's missing an arm now.
Does the babe have a name yet? We haven't spoken.
Joffrey. He'll be called Joffrey.
Joffrey.
Unusual name for a Valerian. I think I called the midwife a cunt.
Oh.
Oh. At least it seems like they have a good relationship.
I deserve some say in the affairs of my own family.
You don't seem so interested in our affairs of late.
Okay, so things are not good there either. Wow, just bleeding. Damn.
Might I?
Might you what?
Sir Harwin wishes to be introduced to Joffrey.
Who's this again? Sir Harwin?
Sleep in front of the commander of the city watch.
Ah, okay, yeah. Gold cloak.
Terrible
Got
lack
it.
of respect.
Is it his child? His children? Because they do not look like Laena's children.
Dracarys Vermax.
Bon appetit.
So, we found one for you.
Amen.
A dragon. How?
The gods provide.
Oh no, how are they going to mess with... Oh, come on.
Be sure to mount her carefully. First flight's always rough.
Children can be horrible to each other. I'm so curious about what's going to happen to so many of these characters. I'm tempted to dive back into the book over there, Fire and Blood, but I also don't want to spoil myself, if you know what I mean. Like I want to be able to be surprised. Also makes for better reactions.
I had a black mare once. One day, she escaped her pasture, and the neighboring stallion sired a foal on her. The stallion was as silver as the moon on a winter's night, and the foal, when it was born, just the most unremarkable brown horse you ever saw. Nature is a thing of mysterious works.
It is a bit obvious, Viserys, if you don't want to see it.
Of course he knows. Or did once, but has convinced himself otherwise. He'll do naught but make excuses for her.
The Princess Rhaenyra is brazen and relentless. A spider who stings and sucks her prey dry. Spoiled cunt.
Whoa. Aegon? Why? Dude.
She can move to cut off any challenge to her succession.
Then I won't.
You are the challenge! You are the challenge, Aegon! Simply by living and breathing!
Damn. And Daemon grew out his hair again. Whoa. Holy shit. So that's Laena, and she tamed, oh fuck, I forgot the name of big ass dragon they talked about.
There's a plum cake yet to be served, which will have us fighting over the crumbs.
And before we come to blows, a toast
So
to Aegon the Conqueror.
they are together now, Daemon and Laena. They did also have a moment last episode.
My aim is to protect Pentos from the lustful eye of the Triarchy. Aid Pentos in this, as Aegon once did.
Your Excellence, we are travelers. We've already extended our visit here.
It's a most generous offer, and one we will certainly entertain.
Okay. The decision has been made. Oh, it's really bugging me. I can't remember the name of that big-ass dragon. Stupid brain.
They are using us.
It's refreshing, isn't it? A simple transaction. We have dragons, they have gold.
Vega. There we go. I knew it was something with V. Vega.
Lads that learn together, train together, knock each other down, pick each other up. You'll certainly form a lifelong bond, wouldn't you agree?
That is the hope, Your Grace.
That is the hope. Although not the reality right now.
Seems the younger boys could do better with a bit of your attention, Sir Kristen.
You question my method of instruction, sir?
Well, I merely suggest that method be applied to all your pupils.
Tension.
Most men would only have that kind of devotion toward a cousin.
Are you gonna say it?
Or a brother. Or a son.
There we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Fucking hell, guys. So emotional. And they say the women are too emotional.
Your intimacy with the Princess Rhaenyra is an offense that would mean exile and death.
It is rumor. Only spun by the princess's rivals.
People have eyes, boy.
Yeah. Who's drunk? Laena.
My dear wife.
And his new paramour?
You do not desert your post when the storm lashes.
The wise sailor flees the storm as it gathers.
Doesn't really work in this case necessarily, man.
Very well, then I command you.
No.
As your princess and the heir to the throne, you are commanded to remain in King's Landing and at my side.
It has come to that then.
There is more than one way to bind yourself to a dragon. I was without one until I was 15 years old. And now I ride a Vega, the largest in the world.
That is impressive, Laena.
Reading accounts of the same dead dragon lords whose legacy you claim has no hold on you.
Didn't know I was being so minutely observed.
You do not sleep.
Well, how can I with you haunting my every move?
Damon.
Perhaps I too am not the wife you would have wished for yourself.
Laena.
It does not pain me. I have made my peace. But you are more than the statement. The man I married was more than this.
We should address the latest developments in the Stepstones, my lords.
Ever be shut of that blasted place?
Personally, I think the Blackwoods have the upper hand.
No.
We've moved on to the Stepstones, Lord Beesbury.
We what?
But we have been lax, and the old monster now lifts its head.
Let us be finished.
The tension between those two.
My son, Viserys, will inherit the Iron Throne after me. I propose we betroth him to your daughter, Helena. Additionally, if Syrax brings forth another clutch of eggs, your son, Aemond, will have his choice of them. A symbol of our goodwill.
Rhaenyra.
She is not happy. Oh, come on, just ignore that. She just gave birth. I get why Alicent is kind of mad. And yeah, I'll talk about it afterwards.
Join hands and be stronger for it.
You may do as you wish, husband. When I am cold in my grave.
I do not need the blanket.
You will get the blanket.
I have come to resign my position as Hand of the King.
Oh.
The episode in the yard this morning, my son Harwin has disgraced himself.
But he's been expelled from the City Watch. That seems punishment enough.
Forgive me, Your Grace, it is not.
Yeah, it's not only about that thing in the yard.
What is this shadow? Name it if it casts such a gloom.
Yes. You must have your reasoning in plain language.
I cannot.
Yeah, He's not gonna say.
Then I cannot accept this.
My dear husband.
I said no. I would then ask leave to take my son from court and escort him back to the family seat at Harrenhal.
Do it.
Sure. And once again, Alicent not happy. She is fucking fuming. Oh, this guy.
He wouldn't hesitate to speak the truth to the king if Otto Hightower was still at hand.
You cannot say, my queen, that your father would be impartial in this matter.
No, but he would be partial to me.
Which is what you need.
In all of King's Landing, is there no one to take my side?
If he is. Seems like it. Sir Kristen is.
For your crimes, you've been sentenced to death by hanging.
What do you want with us?
I am prepared to offer you mercy.
Fucking hell, Larys. What are you gonna have them do? Oh, cut out their tongues so they can't speak of anything that you're gonna have them do. Don't need to show. Oh, wow. Just holy. Ugh. And another childbirth.
Could lay open the womb. Try to remove the infant by way of the blade.
No.
But I cannot say for a surety whether it lives.
Would the mother survive it?
No.
No.
Back to this again. Come on. What are you doing?
Vega, Dracarys.
What?
Dracarys.
No, 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 no.
Dracarys.
Vega is not gonna hurt you. Or is she? No! What the shit? Oh man.
I will be a stranger when we meet again.
We will exchange letters by Raven. Might that be fun?
Is Lyonel Strong my father?
Ugh.
I have been undermined and made a spectacle. They whisper about me in the corridor as well. I leave them to it.
Where are you going?
The wise sailor flees the storm as it gathers. Laena, bring him. We'll need every sword we can muster.
Whoa. Yeah, that storm is coming. Damn. Lots is happening in this episode alone. Yep. Just as I feared. This is exactly what Larys was plotting. Oh, and they even got his little thing. Not very subtle. Oh no.
What are children but a weakness?
Still
Through
mourning.
them you imagine you cheat the great darkness of its victory. You persist forever in some form or another, but for them you surrender what you should not. You may know what is the right thing to be done, but love stays the hand. Love is a downfall. Best to make your way through life unencumbered. If you ask me.
Holy fuck, this guy. It's your own family, man.
The Queen makes a wish.
That was not...
What servant of the realm would not strive to fulfill it?
Dude.
I assume you will write to your father now?
I did not wish for this.
I feel certain you will reward me.
Get rid of this guy. You see it, don't you? Alicent, he is dangerous as fuck. Whoa. Okay, what an episode. I'm just gonna need for all of that to sink in a little bit before I talk about it. Oh. But that was episode 6. The Princess and the Queen. A lot has happened in those 10 years. And again, a lot happened in this episode in particular. Whew, the rift between those two, it has just expanded during those years. And especially because of... I definitely think like what her father, what Alicent's father, Otto, what he said to her when we saw him leave King's Landing with Rhaenyra and how Alicent and her kids and her future, her family is in danger. If Rhaenyra takes the throne, then she's going to put them all to the sword. And that has just been in the back of her mind all of this time. And then coupled with the fact that she can see clearly, like so many others can see, and except for Viserys, I guess, Rhaenyra's children aren't Laena's children. It was with this Sir Lyonel Strong, son of the Hand of the King and brother to Larys Strong, this other fucking guy that I'll get into in a minute. Why she decided to risk it like that and do it like that and not like... I'm sure Laena is capable of getting someone pregnant. Like, even though we know that's, you know, he's not attracted to women. That's clear as day, and there's no attraction there, but they're still together and they still have this bond. But like, maybe they should have... And they know that they do have to have children and to strengthen the family and the claim and all that, but and to secure the future. But why do it like this? Is it just because people here in this world and in this time, they don't know biology and they don't know that is suspicious, and if the features don't fucking match, then anyone should be able to see that. But yeah, Rhaenyra clearly fell in love with this Harwin guy, who is now fucking dead, by the way. That happened quickly. They had 3 children. And Laena, he's just been playing along, and he knows it, of course, as well. I don't even think like him and Rhaenyra, they've even tried having kids together, or maybe they did, and that just didn't work out, and that's why this is happening. And yeah, what they then did at the end with leaving King's Landing and going to Dragonstone, that's probably something they should have done a while ago. But then again, like, a lot has happened that maybe shouldn't have happened. But this world is just so fucked up, messed up, sideways, in many... Yeah, any way you slice it, pretty much. And this, like, no matter how much Viserys wants it and how hard they try, like, that gap there, it can't be bridged between Alicent and Rhaenyra, and with everything that has happened. And Alicent was just fuming this entire fucking episode. And again, I get it, and for the reasons that I mentioned. And she went to... or she has been having talks with Larys, which is dangerously close to Varys, and he is sort of that little schemer as well, and making his own deals, and what he did at the end to his own freaking family in Harrenhal, and by using these criminals, cutting out their tongues so that they can't divulge any secrets and say anything about what Larys told them to do. Yeah, that is sneaky as fuck, man. He is very sneaky. Wow. There was clues about that before, and when he was talking to Alicent, and I was sort of questioning, like, is this something he's doing on his own? Is this like his own designs? Or did someone tell him to do it? And no, it very much seems like he's been rattling the cages a little bit for a while, and now he feels very secure in his position. And even like when the Queen is outright telling him, that is not what I told you to do. I did not want this. He is just digging his heels in and being like, yeah, I think you'll reward me later on. I think this is actually what you want. And he's very sure of himself, and whoa, dangerous. But an interesting character, that's for sure. And Alicent, yeah, again, feeling pushed up against the corner, and I get why she's acting the way that she is, even though it can be infuriating to watch her behave like that towards everyone in every situation. And she does not have a lot of allies besides this Lord Larys, or Sir Larys. Lord Larys? I guess they said Lord Larys. Lyonel Strong. Him and Sir Criston Cole, of course, who's still there. He's still in the Kingsguard. Now, definitely not loyal to Rhaenyra anymore, and he resents her and called her a cunt. And he's loyal to Alicent, and sort of saw that coming with, what he told her and made. Like, is that still a secret that Alicent is carrying around? It probably is. And in the Kingswood, at the end of the previous episode, which is now 10 years ago after that horrible affair at the wedding, and she, saved him. And she has given him a new purpose in life and has sort of reinstated his honor, I think. And that's why he feels secure in his position now. I'm wondering, like, why he was just allowed to stay after what happened and after he beat Joffrey to death. And I'm sure him and Laena, they cannot be in the same room together, and that is just that's so fucked up and so messed up as well. And he's also the master of arms. He's training the kids, and definitely showing favor to Alicent's kids, not Rhaenyra and Sir Howland's, and that thing that then happened there in the yard. Yeah, that just acting out and being very emotional. And again, I have to stress the whole thing with, like, that's what you always hear, and especially in stuff like this, but also very much in the real world, where our women are so emotional. They're just acting out all the time and doing, you can't. That's what these guys, man, like, men will act on emotion more often than not as well. I guess it depends on just who you are as a person. It's not really a gender thing necessarily at all. Like, it's something, again, with emotion. Like, I sort of respect, the hand. Lyonel Strong, I think that's his name, right? And he's still the hand. He was not allowed to resign, but he was like, I can't, with everything going on, I can't give unbiased counsel anymore to the king. And I feel like from what I know, that my family's, I have to tend to that shit. And he did, take him home to Harrenhal, and then all of that fucking shit happened. So that's just all over the place. And now Rhaenyra and Laenor and the kids, they have left for Dragonstone, and she even said, we're gonna need all the swords we can get. So it's really shaping up to be this conflict and this civil war between the Targaryen families, with Alicent and in King's Landing and her family, and I don't, like, Viserys, poor man, like, he's just in the middle of all of this pretty much. He just doesn't want to see the division Then we have Rhaenyra and Lenore on Dragonstone now. And then we also have Daemon and, well, Laena. She was there, but now not anymore. But yeah, they're in Pentos, and they've been moving around sort of. What the fuck is he going to do now? That was so freaking sad. Like, I was so impressed with Laena being able to tame Vhagar, like the biggest dragon in the world. And that is one big fuck off dragon. And then we had the childbirth, and like he did, yeah, the child, like, did not come out. And I don't know what Laena was thinking. Maybe she knew that, yeah, I'm probably not gonna survive this, most likely won't survive this, and the baby won't survive this, and it was just pure shame, and she wanted to go out like that. And then you could definitely see that Vhagar was hesitant to do this. I do think, as we've heard before also in Game of Thrones and read in the books, that dragons are highly intelligent creatures. But if your master commands you to Dracarys, then you Dracarys, even though she was hesitating. Wow, fuck, what are you gonna do, Daemon, man, and the family and those kids? I feel so sorry for them. Whew, this episode really was a lot, you guys. A lot. I might get into more of this stuff like next time around, because right now it's still very, very fresh. Man, what else happened? Still shit going on in the Stepstones, and now the Triarchy are making deals with the Martells of Dawn, so that's going to be interesting to see how that's going to come into play. Otto Hightower, I expect for him to sort of return to King's Landing. Maybe he's going to become the Hand again. Most likely he is going to become the Hand again. And he's definitely going to be on Alicent's side, and she needs more people on her side. And I don't know I don't know who I'm rooting for at all in all of this, because it's all just so fucking messed up. And I want to root for Rhaenyra, I guess. But yeah, okay. New actors doing a really, really good job. Really, really good. I really enjoy them already in these roles, and especially actually the guy who's now playing Laenor. Oh, and I also like the scene at the end when Larys, he was doing the voiceover, and Viserys, of course, sitting still mourning the loss of his dear wife that we saw in the first episode, Aemma, looking at her ring, and then he sees this rat just crawling around, and like that definitely tells me that it's a sort of symbolism there. There's a rat in the castle moving about. That might very well be Larys, but also maybe just when it comes to everything that is going on behind the king's back, and everyone, like, even though some of it can be plain to see, it's just so much secrecy and backstabbing, and yeah, very, very Game of Thrones, very true to this world, that's for sure. But I think that's going to do it for this reaction and review of House of the Dragon Season 1, Episode 6. Thank you guys so much for watching as always, and I will see you as soon as possible. Bye.